Hello, everyone. Okay. Making sure everything's in the right place. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and you did something fun for yourself. If you did and you're watching this, whether it's live or on replay, let me know what you did. What was something fun that you did for yourself this past weekend so that we maybe, it's like we're a little bit nosy and want to see what you did so we can do it if we want, if we think we might like it too. Anyway, hello everyone. Hello. Happy Monday evening. Hi, I am Brenda Sellers, and I'm here in Knoxville, Tennessee. Thank you for watching. Sorry it didn't start right at 7:30. I'm trying to get better with that. I might have to adjust my time a little bit. And my chair is not playing right. Anyway, I just wanted to share the paper pumpkin with you tonight. It's a new one. It's for April. So if you don't have one, I might have two. But let me know if you want one after you see what's inside, and then we'll go from there. I will keep those two on hold until Friday. So, but I'd really love for you to join the subscription service with me. Woohoo! Hi, Carol. How are you? All right, let me make this screen a little bigger. Let me share my screen, and then as I'm showing you the stuff, we can go through and tell you what's going to be new with me with Paper Pumpkin. All right, let me find all my buttons. It found it, yay! All right. So this is what the box looks like every month when it comes in your mailbox. Woo! Jeannie did her first salsa class last week. That's amazing. I might need to figure out when that is so I can join. And the end of the box will tell you what month it is and the year, of course. So if you're like some of my friends, and me included, you might have a little stash of those already stacked up. This one has the name on the front, Lakeside Retreat. I'm not sure if the other ones do or not. Let me look. Here's March. Sure, nope, they don't. Nope. So that's new. Paper Pumpkin just recently went global for all of the countries that Stampin' Up sales in. So this one is April, Lakeside Retreat. This one is March of 2026. It's on the end. That's what's different. See, these just have the dates for the new ones. So it had it there and there. On the new ones, Lakeside Retreat, the name is here. Old ones just says a paper crafting subscription by Stampin' Up. Now we know the differences on the outside. There are no differences on the inside. If you have never subscribed to Paper Pumpkin before, on your very first subscription, you will get a block. Let me show you what that block looks like. I don't have one up here. I do have one down here. They look like that. So they're our size D blocks, but they're thinner. It's hard to see because they're clear. So here's our regular size D. Fits in your hand really good. This one fits in your hand really good. It's got sharp edges and it's thinner. I like stamping with that one. This one gets, hidden in the drawer. So we're going to leave that guy out because we'll play with him. So tonight my goal is to make one of every card. They usually have 3 designs in it. They come wrapped in the tissue paper. So on the top, you get your very own stamp set, your very own ink spot. This one is Peaceful Pine, one of the new in colors. So if you don't have those yet, you could have gotten one if you subscribed to the April Paper Pumpkin. There's that. So it comes wrapped in this tissue. I had already pulled that part out when I looked at it before. Let me get Peaceful Pine. I'm one of those who likes to stamp with the larger stamp pads. So I'm going to lay this guy right here. All right. And now my seat's too low. I'll get organized in a second. Sorry. All right. Grab my snips. Mine has pretty little butterflies on it. It needs one more. Just carefully tuck it in behind that plastic. They all come wrapped in plastic. So again, if you don't subscribe and you want to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. I would love it if you're not a demonstrator, if you would use my link. It's included in the comment section of this. Just being very careful not to cut the contents, just the plastic. There we go. A roll of tear and tape, bling, and Stampin' Dimensionals, and all of our fun stuff that we need. We'll see what these pieces are for. So tonight we're going to make one. If I were making all three of these at the same time, I would... You sent your husband to Cuba. Not really fun, though. Yeah, I don't think that would be fun. Like that there. If I were making all three, I would sort them all by the stacks. So there's that. I'm going to lay the envelopes to the side. Those are beautiful. I know a bunch of friends that'll probably be cutting those up and making alternative projects. Stack those right there on the side. You can still see them. We're going to collect one of each. Look at that. See, you could cut that and use that for 2 card fronts. We won't just yet. And we'll make this one. And we're going to lay our other 2. So stay tuned. I will show you some alternatives. And we're going to lay these guys to the side because we know we're going to need them. One of those. Those 2 card fronts go right there. And then we know we're going to need the rest of that. Here is our instructions. So we're going to lay all of this up here so I can get it as I need it. And what I do is I tend to see which card they made first. Aren't those instructions so cool? Hello, Tracy from Ohio. Hey, did that card get there to you? All right. Oh, these guys are going to go up here too. So we're going to use this one that's got this pretty beachy scene boat dock on the front. We are going to go ahead and fold it. And we know that we need, trying to take my glasses off so I can see. All right. We need one of these that look like wood. If I were doing all 3 of them again, I would punch these out all at the same time and be done with it. And we need, not that, lay you up here with the envelopes out of our way. Let's look. We need one of these guys, the brown one. Let's stamp Happy Father's Day. What's those stamps look like? Oh, we create it ourselves. Okay. So it looks like Let's see if it's this one that fits. Yep, that. And we need the fish. Okay. And we need one of these pieces. Thankfully, you can still see down here on the edge of this glass mat. All right, our stripy piece, they show us where to put dimensionals. Our white piece, they've shown us where to stamp. Oh, and we even stamped some grass. Okay. And I think that's it. If we need more, we know where they're laying. Oh, there's more than, there's 3 sheets of this. The other 2 are up there. All righty, so let's do our stamping. We're going to stamp on that, and okay. First, we're going to stamp Happy Father's Day. It's right here. On the back of your instructions, they've got the what the stamps are, true to size. So we're going to pull out Happy Father's Day. It looks like we're going to need that one and the rope looking thing. All right. Happy Father's Day. This little dude. Oh, the birds too. That. Birds are green. I'm sorry, peaceful pine. Birds. Sentiment, rope, grass, birds. We're good. I am going to use more than one block to make it a little bit faster, since my set of blocks are right there. So Happy Father's Day is going to go on that one. I lay them on a piece of paper because when you pull them off of the plastic sheet, it kind of stretches them, and I want them to relax. Ooh, take a deep breath and relax so that they're not so stretched out. Didn't know stamps relax too, did you? And then I'm going to give them a little rub with my finger, and that's going to get some of the silicone off of them that they put on them to make them oop, that one's already got something on it. Here's our birdies. So that they would release from the mold. Rub, rub, rub. And see, I still haven't used my D block. Oopsie. But you know, these fit better. But that will fit every one. And I just didn't want to keep replacing. All right, we need the one that says Happy Father's Day. What's that one say? Older, wiser, you are a lifesaver. You are an inspiration. So what did they stamp? You are an inspiration. Okay. I feel like I'm really old when I have to pop my glasses down so I can read. I have not bifocals, progressives, and sometimes I can't see well out of the bottom of them for close-up because my close-up vision is not bad, but it has to be close. All right, so on this one, it says stamp the Happy Father's Day first. So let's do that. You can use your ink spot, or in May, if you're not a demonstrator already, in May, you can order this nice big old pad that is magnetic. All right, let me hope my head's not in your way. There we stamp Happy Father's Day. Nice, nice. Lay them over to the side. And then the rope. So I'm following along my instructions. Happy Father's Day first. Now the little rope image. Tap, tap, tap. Across the bottom. Nice. Across the top. That's good too. That piece is done. And now it says to get the grass. And add some right here, a little darker. Those, I have cattails on the top. And that's all it looks like it stamped those. Okie dokie. And oops, I skipped a spot. You're my inspiration. Come on, get some ink on the U. Right in there. Nice. And birds. And they are flying right there. All right, so I think that's all of the stamping. Magnetic, so much easier to open and close for our tired old hands. Let's lay these pieces in parts like this. So here's our green plaid. Flip it over. This is going to get flipped over. This is going to get flipped over. I'm following that. You are an inspiration. Flip. And our fish. Flip. All right, so now let's grab our dimensionals and our tear and tape. Thank you all for watching. I can't see how many are watching now because the way my screen is up there. Let me see. 5 of us. Oh, you received your card today. You are very welcome. See, it was hiding that comment too. So I don't even remember what day I mailed it, but all right. This gets dimensionals. That up there. Dimensionals. These are the little ones. Sometimes they're not super fun to play with. It's got one there. I'm just going to follow what they've got on there. So if it looks like a lot, I'm following the instructions for once. Actually, my sisters would say it's much of a full follower. So not for once. Just still following the rules. Sometimes she'll break out of the little and be a little rebel sometimes. So speaking of being a rebel, I will create one of each of these tonight. A little bit later this week, you will see alternatives or coordinating projects using this same stamp set. All right, that's got its ink or adhesive. This little guy gets 3 down the side. Scoot over a little bit. While I've got these in my hand, this one gets 2 over here. This gets 2 on the side or end. All right, let's do this. If you are a customer and you subscribe to my paper pumpkin, or I'll go one step further. If you're not a customer and you place an order of $50 or more, I will send you the coordinating die set that goes with this. How about that? And if you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you become a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I will send you the coordinating die set that goes with this. Stampin' Up! Has been offering coordinating projects with our Paper Pumpkin kit for the past year or so. All right. So, yay, I did it right. Let's put this together. So these little guys are going to come off. Let's see if I can do it fast. Card was postmarked on the 16th, and today is the 20th. Woohoo! The 16th was Thursday, so I had a weekend. I cannot do that. Let's over my trash can. That's the thing. When you put a whole bunch of these on, it takes forever to get them off, especially these little ones. Sometimes I just toss my little ones and save them for other projects and use my big ones on here. All right, this goes on this side. It's covering up the trees. All right there. And then let's go ahead and put this guy on the on this. So all of your adhesive comes in your kit that you need to make exactly the way they've made it. There's usually some left over, so I will create the box later, finish the other two cards, and I will take a picture and show you what was left. And then, yep, like that, like so. And then this guy. That way you'll know what you're getting when you get a paper pumpkin. There's lots of stuff. I have a friend who creates lots and lots of extras with her kit. That's going to go about right there. And then this little dude. So if you want some inspiration, let me know. I'll be happy to share her name. So there's, oops, we got our little rocks. And it looks like it's got 5. 3 of these. Let's put one here. I'm going to turn them over. They don't lay on top of each other. There we go. And you can use take your pick tool. You can use scissors. You can use tweezers. There we go. There's our rocks. Okay, next. It is this blue one. Lay this up here. We'll get it in just a second and show all 3 of them together. So I will send more and more details about how I'm going to start doing paper pumpkins so that we all play with them and use them, at least make one of them, because I know some of us let them stack and we need to use. All right. Looks like we don't have any of these pieces. We have the green. And we have the one with the little curved bottom. And we have this scene. And the bicycle. All right. Okay, so we are going to stamp on the white, stamp on the green, and we're going to stamp on that one. And I think that's it. So this one says happy birthday. Right there so it can relax. And what's it say on the green? Older, wiser, better. Here's our happy birthday. You know, I wish this kit would have come out in February because my brother-in-law tease each other on who's the oldest. He technically is older than me by 9 months. So it's a running thing. The little rub, and then it releases the silicone that was on it. You can rub it on your hand, palm. You can rub it on your jeans. That will do the same thing. So this one is going to get, see, you can open those one-handed. Everybody needs that. Happy birthday to you. Just keep my day job. Older, wiser, better. So subscribe to my email list and you will get all of the deets on the new way I'm going to start playing with paper pumpkin. And if you want to participate, let me know. There'll be options for that, even if you've already subscribed. All right. Oh, we're not done with that stamp pad. We need our grass again. Here we go. It gets stamped in 2 places. One right here. And one over here. These are new felt pads, and so I feel like I do have to tap them a little bit harder than I did the, or I do my foam pads. But you can kind of hold that up and see if it's got ink on it and then just tap it again. All right, and the boys are right there. Okay, happy birthday, older, wiser, better, birds, grass. We're ready for adhesive. See how fast that was? Hey, Carol, how are you? All right, flip. Oh, it's got a piece of the, I forgot one of the things because we weren't stamping on it. Where is it? Right there it is. This plank. Everybody goes back. Okay. So top and bottom get tear and tape. This little plank gets a piece strip of tear and tape. I will tell you that I love tear and tape, but I will also tell you that when it is on, it is on. Like you cannot reposition it at all. So you guys go over there. Let's put some adhesive. Oh, it gets one of these guys too. All righty. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy on this while it's flat because it's easier. That looks like it's got clouds on it. See them? It could be water too. You decide what it is. Yes. All right, I'm going to build this first while it's flat. And then this lays on the bottom right here. I'm going to let it overlap a little bit. Yes, you can see I'm doing it a little bit out of order. That's okay, according to their instructions. I just find that it's easier when the cardstock and papers are not bowing. All right, and now our this strip gets to be one on each end and one in the middle. Our bicycle. Wowie. It gets right here. Two, three. This guy gets three. And now this whole big guy, one in each corner. One in the middle on the sides. All righty. So now let's put this dude on here. Carol, it stays on this desk. Try to empty it after every craft session. Otherwise, I would wind up with dimensional backings everywhere. These are little plastic cups that she found at the Dollar Tree, or as another friend calls it now, the $1.25. Okay, and this fits flush top to bottom. A little bit of stripies on each side. All right, and now let's put this on. Oh, much better. Don't stick. Here we go. And our bicycle. He's a cute little kid. She gets home. It'll be there. Some have gotten to where they're supposed to go. It depends, we never know when they're going to get where they're going. And three little rocks, two flat ones. Let's do, just stick them like this. Number 3, here we go. We know it's that card base. What are you guys thinking so far? We need these long ones. one of these. And then I'm going to need vest. Oars. Goes in the recycling bin. And piece. And our blue piece. And this goes in the recycling bin. All right, let's stamp. It says, thanks, Dad. I'm going to use happy birthday again. Yes, going rogue a little bit. You can make yours say, thanks, Dad. I only need one thank you card for Dad. Actually, I mean, you could, it doesn't have to be a Father's Day card. You could say, thanks, Dad, for all kinds of things, right? Oh, they are your cards to design how you want them when you get your kit. So if you want a bunch of thanks, Dads, bunch of thanks, Dads, what else gets stamped? This. Saver. Just kind of say older, wiser, better. This goes right here. And here. Nine. Our ink pads are stored upside down. You notice that's the top. They're stored like that, so that's facing down so that the ink stays at the top of your ink pad. All right, now let's slide these little guys out of the way before I drop it on my card again. And let's put it together. Cute so far. Yep, thank you, Becky. So we know we need dimensionals on the back. Let's lay these in this order again. This guy gets dimensions. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Thanks, Dad. That, that right there. Of course. All right. Let's put our tear and tape where it needs to go. Strip here. Strip. I promise you, it is not lost. This guy gets a strip of tear and tape. Off of this. It's tear and tape. Whores. Huh. What are they doing to me? Oh, this guy gets it too, so let's do that first. The end right here of the oars. Get a little teeny dab of tear and tape. I am getting my scissors. Okay, we're not being nice. That's teeny tiny space to put tear and tape. Let's give them a good rub, getting them stuck to the paper good. So we know that these all go on this. So let's put it together. I'll lay you to the side for a second. Goes in the center. Next. Oh, we need to put our dimensionals on the ones that need it now. Go ahead and put this. Now turn it over. That's dimensionals on. Vest gets 3. Oops, get 2. And this guy gets 2 on the bottom. And it looks like some of that hangs off, so let's go ahead and put this guy on the card. And it gets 1, 2, 7. To the middle. All right. Hey, Sharon. Glance up, and there's somebody else watching. Thanks, friends. People watch. Did you know when you watch the replay, you can start the live chat and see it too as you all come in? It's pretty cool. I learned that last week. This and then that's on. Your fingers. And then this is going to go up here. One down first. This one is going to go like that. These are cool cards. I like them. It's a good thing. Again, I have 2 more if somebody didn't get one and wanted one. So let me know. It's not going to go up that far. We're going to make it go right there and right there. All right, and this one does not have any of the little rocks. Okay. All right, time to scoot this stuff to the side. Let's knock those out of there. Pop, side or there. There with friends. And there are the 3 designs for this month's paper pumpkin kit. How do you like it? It's one of those, how do you like me now? And I promise I'll keep my day job. I'll quit singing. But sometimes there's little phrases that just trigger a song. Are you that way? It does it for me a lot. All right. So me stop screen share. They're looking great. That's what these are. Um, stop screen share. And back. Okay. So what I'm planning to do is to show you the paper pumpkin. I hope that you've subscribed. If you haven't, this month I have 2 extra. So let me know by Friday. After Friday, fair game, I might play with them some more. But I'm also going to create an alternate card or a coordinating card that goes with this set, and I'll show it to you on another video. It may be live, it might not be live. And I am going to create class that goes with this, that uses this stamp set. So if you've got the stamp set, you just need the stuff I'm going to send you, right? So we can either do it as a virtual class, you let me know your thoughts, or you just do it when you get it, and you can rearrange the pieces and parts just like your own kit. All right, have a great night, and I will see you again soon. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you so like the way I do my stuff, or also follow me on Facebook, subscribe to my email letter, um, events and all that fun stuff. And that way you'll know what's going on in the world of Brenda here with my Stampin' Up! Stuff. And I will see you again soon. Remember, do something fun for yourself this week, and I can't wait to hear about it next Monday. Bye for now.